Hey, what's up guys? Imran here, Monster Gadgets. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you might be. Thank you so much for joining me. And as you guys can see, I've got all 4 of my winter tires here in the back. And I am on my way to the Tesla service center to get them swapped out for my summer tires that I currently have on. Right now we've got FSD beta activated. It is taking us to the Tesla service center. And I've got a 9:15 appointment. So right now it is 8:45, or I'm sorry, 8:57. So we're on our way there. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, welcome back. As you guys can see, I've got FSD beta activated. It's gonna go ahead and take us to the Tesla service center. And in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about why I am getting winter tires in the first place and what you need to know about Tesla and their tires. And we'll go ahead and get to the appointment and kind of see how things go from there. But if you are not following me, make sure you go and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of Tesla videos as well as tech videos. And last year is when I first got my winter tires, because that was the first winter that I had my car. And so what I did was the Performance Model 3 comes only with summer tires, something that I was not aware of. And that's something, oh, there goes a Corvette. Oh, that's not nice. I'll have to see if I can, we'll play nice, never mind. So that was something that I was not aware of. And so I scrambled last minute before winter started to look for tires. And because of the whole pandemic situation and the supply chain issues, there really wasn't a whole lot available. So that's actually my texting me. Give me 1 second, guys. Jeez, I told her, all right, I gotta pull up to this Corvette here because I don't know why, I just feel like I need to. So we're gonna disengage FSD beta and see what we can do with this Corvette. If this light turns red, that would be so perfect, and my car moved over one, but I don't think it will. It's going 53 and a 45 in the left lane, and there's no cars in front of it. Should I try to take it off? Come on, dude. You should not be driving in the left lane with no cars in front of you. Alright, I've got a turn coming off in half a mile, so I gotta get to the right lane here. Let me see if I can leave the distance. There's way too much traffic. There, we're just gonna get over to the right lane here. Alright, as I was saying, sorry, I got distracted and nothing came out of that Corvette situation. But as I was saying, so that was the first time I did a swap out of my tires because I live in Illinois and we get really hard winters. And for those of you that might not know, for winter tires, or actually summer tires, either one, for summer tires, you really should only operate your vehicle while it is above 45 degrees. And so I don't know what FSD beta is doing here. This is a right turning lane. It doesn't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and take over. So that's one time that I had to intervene. As you guys can see, that actually turns into the mosque there. That is the Islamic Center of Naperville. And so we are not going there. Get on the left lane. Let's go ahead and re-engage auto FSD beta. So as I was saying, summer tires are meant to be driven for over 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and winter tires are to be driven below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll go ahead and pop up the temperature screenshot here, but just in time for the cold weather. I happened to just randomly schedule this appointment a couple weeks ago without knowing the weather, but I knew it was going to turn cooler sooner, just because it's, you know, basically mid-November at this point, and it hasn't been cold at all. It's been oddly hot. We've had some days in the 70s, which is like unheard of, but the weather's been pretty nice, and now as you guys can see, it's going to be getting cooler over the next few, well, probably the next few months. And so I wanted to make sure that I got the tires swapped out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let FSD Beta do its thing from here on out. I'll probably just speed this up. Unless I am taking over for something, then I will go ahead and slow it down. Otherwise, I don't want to bore you guys with the drive. So we'll go ahead and let you enjoy the ride from here on. Stop the video here, guys. Here's a Model X Plaid. That is a brand new one. You can tell by license plate, as well as, of course, the big Plaid badging on the back, and a red one. That is the second Plaid Model X I've seen here in Naperville. There's a black one, and now this red one that's either passing by or maybe lives somewhere here. But that is pretty cool. I've seen a Model S Plaid a number of times, and I've seen it kind of launch, and it is absolutely ridiculous how quick that car is. Obviously the Model X being a little bit slower, 2.5 seconds instead of the 1.99 seconds. So basically half a second difference, but it's still extremely fast, as you guys can see. Alright, last time I had to take over here because it didn't turn properly, but it looks like right now it is. Yeah, last time it slowed down really quite a bit, and so let's see. All right, it's braking here. I'm gonna take over because this lane ends and it wasn't coming over, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do a lane change here to go straight, but we'll disengage. Hopefully this Lexus 350 next to me hopefully won't accelerate. I mean, if it does, then of course I'll have to, you know, take off, but we'll see what happens here. You guys can't see it, but it's inching forward a little bit here. Oh man, this car might block my way anyways. Come on. Alright, FSD Beta being FSD Beta, 2 takeovers at this point in a short amount of time. But that's the whole reason FSD Beta exists, is to work out these bugs and kinks, and so the feedback gets sent to Tesla, and they obviously take a look at it and improve it. So, still incredible on what it can do by itself under most circumstances. Let me take a look at my ETA. So my ETA is 9:17. I'm 3 miles away. Okay. I wish it would tell you that here. Oh, I don't need to do that. So you can just click on the map and work it down. But otherwise, on this screen itself, it just tells you which road to turn on. It doesn't give you the full Alright, we are almost there. We're just 0.2 miles away at this point. I've never had this feeling with any other car taking it to a dealer or a service center for a Tesla, but every time I go to a service center, I feel like the car is going back to its mothership. I don't know if any of you guys feel that or not, but here it is on the left hand side. Let's see. It's gonna go ahead and take us in there. And alright, that is, did a good job. Struggling here, it's not made for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and take over and get us into the service center here. There are a lot of Teslas parked here today. Wow. Alright, we'll take a look at that later. But since they don't allow recording inside the service center, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off now, and I will give you guys an update once I get checked in and stuff. So here we are. We're gonna go ahead and go in. And time to turn the video off now. Alright guys, so I've got my car in service. We're gonna go ahead and swap out the tires. If you guys remember last time I was here, this showroom was completely empty, and that was because it was end of the quarter, and right now it is actually filled with Model Ys and Model 3 performances, as you guys can see. One thing that I wanted to point out is on the front bumper here, you guys can see there is no more of the sensors. It is a clean bumper, and so one thing that I do miss out on mine, since I do have the sensors, but the new ones do not, so that is pretty cool. The other cool thing that just happened, I requested an Uber because Tesla gave me a voucher. It's gonna take about an hour and a half or so to go do some things, and oddly enough, the Uber that I requested, this is the first time ever, it's actually a Model X. So I'm looking forward to taking this ride. I've been in other Model 3s before from Uber. Last time I was out to DC, I used Uber quite a bit, and I selected EVs, and so of course it was Model 3s. Today I just did a comfort ride, and it turns out it's a Model X. So it is a red one. It's gonna be here in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off, and then when my car is ready, I'll come back and pick it up and show you guys. But as I was saying earlier, outside too, we've got a ton of cars here currently. Some for delivery, some for service, and I'm sure some are for test drive and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some errands, and then I'll be back to show you guys my winter tires on my 21 Model 3 Performance. Hey guys, so Uber is actually here, and oddly enough, this might be the car that we passed. I think it might be. Yes, this is the Plaid. Holy crap, we're gonna go ahead and take an Uber Plaid. This is so cool. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Ron.
So, guess what happened? I'm a YouTuber, and I was on my way here to Tesla service, and I actually saw your car as I was doing my video in the car. So this is the first time I've actually been in a Model X Plaid.
Welcome to the experience, to the Plaid experience.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I've got a Model S Plaid that I'm looking to get next year, but right now I have a Model 3 Performance. So this is pretty wild. First time in a Plaid. How do you like it?
It's awesome, man.
How long have you had it?
For 2 months now.
2 months. Okay, nice. Wow. Very cool. It's funny because the first time I bought my Model 3, I actually had never been in a Tesla. I just ordered one and I was like, I want it. And now I can say this is the first time I've been in a Plaid.
There we go. That's awesome.
Very cool. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna stop recording, but this is super exciting. I love the layout here. Obviously, I've seen it in pictures and stuff, and videos and YouTube videos, but to see it in person, this is really nice. But all right, let me take this moment in, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. And we're off. So I actually just came up to the Starbucks here, but getting a ride in that Plaid for the first time ever, and he actually launched it. I didn't want to record him too much, it's for his privacy, but it is incredibly fast. So now, of course, I want my Model S Plaid sooner than later, because oh my god, oh, that's incredible. All right, so my car is ready to go. It is parked right here, and camera probably can't pick this up, but I'm actually getting a little bit of snow or something, so flurries just in time for the winter tires to be on. So here they are. These are the Michelins, which again in my previous video I've covered. These are not brand new, but I've had them on for one season, got them taken off, and now they are back on. They are in great shape overall, just because I've only driven, I think, 3,000, maybe 4,000 miles on it, if that. You guys can see the tread wear there. But let me just make sure all the rims look great, no issues hopefully. There's still some glue on here. This is, I'm sure you guys can see that, this was done from Costco. I am still pretty bitter about that, and since then it's gotten worse because some of the paint or whatever it is, it's come off, so it looks really ugly. But yeah, that's Costco's doing. Costco, I am not happy with you at all regarding my car. Looks good. That looks good. We've got a Model, that's weird, that's a Model 3. Oh no, that's a Model S. Okay, Model S P100D and a newer Model S next to me for service. Entry mode just went off. I'll wave to it, look at the video later on. But my other tires are in here, the summer ones. They've bagged it up, they've marked them, so I know where to go when I put them back on in the summer. They're good to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in the car. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. Again, I'm blown away by the experience today. Totally something that I did not expect to be in a Model X Plaid Uber, and so that was really a lot of fun. I didn't want to record inside because the privacy for the Uber driver. It did do a launch for me from about 25 to 60, and for a car that big, like, you see it on videos, and until you actually experience it yourself in person, like, I had an expectation of what to expect, but when he did that, it's just, man, it was something else. Like, you have to experience it yourself. And as you guys know, my car does 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, and for a car that big, a Model X, to go that fast was just, it's insane. And that was 25 to 60, so I can't imagine a launch from 0 to 60. It would just be crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna get a Plaid now. Comment down below if you think I should. We'll see. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.